The new and latest aggression from North Korea this week builds upon years of mounting tensions. It is now rising to a threat of war. The fact is, the Korean War never ended. We recently visited South Korea to hear from those who've lived under North Korea's threat for more than 60 years and have been convinced for some time that the dictator does have nuclear weaponry.
That is their northern boundary. This is our southern boundary.
We're at the world's most dangerous border.
Probably the most fortified position on planet Earth.
Rick Lamb led a U.S. military quick reaction force during the last firefight here involving Americans. It was 1984, and a defector dashed across the border to South Korea. U.S. troops opened fire on North Korean troops that followed.
You said it escalated very quickly.
Oh, God, yeah, within 10 minutes. We basically killed 6, we captured 6, and as we were taking them captive, we got a call from CP Seoul, who said stop, pull back, give them an opportunity to save face, let them get their wounded and their dead out of South Korea.
Is that the key with the relationship over the past few decades, the ability to dial back when there is some sort of incident?
That is our #1 course of action.
Today's question is just how to dial back in the face of North Korea's test of a supposed hydrogen bomb and ongoing development and testing of intercontinental ballistic missiles.
His abusive use of missiles and his nuclear threats show that he is begging for war.
Any threat to the United States or its territories, including Guam, or our allies, will be met with a massive military response, a response both effective and overwhelming.
Lamb says today, nerves are on edge.
The Attkisson Heights behind me, 10,000 pieces of artillery dug into granite that can range 1/2 of the population of Korea. 50 million people in Korea, 25 million of them live in Seoul, and they're under this cannon fire. So so going to war here, nobody wants it.
Do you agree times are growing more dangerous in the last year or two?
You know, you can feel the tension. It's palpable. I mean, really, it's been escalating probably since about 2010.
Tension has been growing with North Korea's aggressive, provocative missile test schedule. With 21 launches so far in 2017, this could be a record year.
Here at the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, it's easy to see why a hostile North Korea with nuclear weapons would be seen as a game changer. But some here in South Korea told us they think it's the U.S. that has more to worry about.
Last 4th of July, North Korea fired off its first intercontinental ballistic missile, or ICBM, claiming it could reach anywhere in the world, putting the U.S. within possible range of a nuclear strike.
They're probably continuing military provocation because they want to disrupt the alliance between the U.S. and South Korea before the alliance gets stronger.
Congressman Kim Byung-gi serves on the Defense and Intelligence Committees of the Korean National Assembly.
I'm in a position where I can acquire more information on North Korea than others. Considering the pace of nuclear and missile development in North Korea, I'm concerned that it's much faster than I had thought.
Do you think there are other potential victims of nuclear weapons in North Korea, such as Japan and even the United States?
It's very clear that Japan and the United States are not free from the threat of North Korea.
And by most accounts, the hostile dictatorship of North Korea is poised to become more dangerous, more threatening than ever toward its South Korean neighbors who are going about their daily lives. Hye-hoon Lee leads South Korea's opposition party and agrees on the status of North Korea's weapons development.
Do you think North Korea has nuclear weapons already?
I think so.
I think a weapon, a nuclear weapon, is almost done.
Do you think in your lifetime you will see North Korea attempt some sort of attack on South Korea again?
Well, I hope not. But the possibility that they will attack us and the threat that they will attack us is not good.
Do you think North Korea already has nuclear weapons?
Yes. Well, that's general sort of opinion.
Political science professor Ra Chong-il was a campaign advisor to South Korea President Moon Jae-in, who was elected in May.
What sorts of weapons might they have?
Well, nuclear weapons, basically. And I think they are in the process of sort of making them smaller to fit them into missiles.
Professor Ra told us he'd recently met with a group of European diplomats who'd spent 3 days in North Korea talking to the Kim regime and said there may be room for back-channel communications to defuse tensions.
Basically, the North Koreans, they would like to have talks with the United States and South Korea. They are open for talks. They are expecting the U.S. or South Korea to take initiative in starting a talk. And one of them told me that if North Korea has any message to United States, it is ICBM.
ICBM. You think they were being threatening or joking?
Half and half.
Just this week, South Korea deployed 4 more missile defense launchers supplied by the U.S. for a total of 6 in the so-called THAAD system.